What's up, YouTube? If you watch my past videos, you know that I just bought some Squid grips and some Kontrol Freek grips. Long story short, if you haven't watched it, I basically got sick like a couple of weeks ago, and then for whatever reason, like my body underwent a change while I was sick, like metamorphosis or puberty part 2, whatever you call it. Anyways, my hands, like, they get sweaty now every time I play video games. It's not cool. So like when I want to play, I'm always like wiping my hands like every 10 seconds, and it's just not cool. So I researched it online, and then I got email from Kontrol Freeks that they have like a new grip accessory for the PS4 controller, so I bought that. And then after I bought that, I found out about Squid grips, which is also like another reputable company that also sells controller grips, so also invested at that as well. They're both price point at $15, so they're kind of like direct competitors. So I bought them both. I played them for like a week and a half now, so I kind of get a good sense on both these grips. So now we're ready for the controller grip off. I guess I'll start off with the packaging. There's the Squid grip packaging, and then there's the Kontrol Freek packaging. The Kontrol Freek packaging was like pretty simple. There's nothing really much to it. The instructions were inside the packaging, so in the back cover, so that's kind of cool. I like the Squid grip packaging more just because there was like a booklet on how to apply the grips to it. They didn't have that minimalist approach that Kontrol grip did. You know, that was just like in the back cover. Plus, they also threw Squid grips also threw in stickers, which is awesome. I like more stuff for what I paid for. So continuing on with like the stickers and stuff, and you can see the Squid grips have like little badges and stuff that came with it, which is pretty, I don't know, pretty cheesy is what I was gonna say actually. Like, it's alright, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling the logo or design, and you don't have to put on the sticker or badges, whatever you call them, but it just feels weird if they're not there, because there's like a kind of like indentation, like little circles for it. So if you don't put it on, it looks weird. Plus there are like little holes on the side of the grips as well for Squid grips. And then there are holes in the bottom. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that now. I feel like I'm losing material. I'm paying full price for like less material as compared to the Kontrol Freeks, which is a full wraparound. I like the Kontrol Freek grip design just because like, it's super simple approach. Like, they just have the logo embossed on the grip itself. There's no stickers or anything, so it's part of the grip. And then this hexagon design is pretty cool as well. It reminds me of those Nike combat armor or combat gear, or like Batman armor. It just looks cool. I like it. I like that honeycomb design. So feel and texture. The Squid grips feel super smooth. Like, you can kind of tell just by the design of the grip. It's fairly smooth on most sides, but not where the holes are. Like, I don't like the design of the holes, but I see why it's there, because like once your fingers are kind of locked into those holes, you have more of a grip. Like, when your fingers are by those holes, you kind of get like more grip basically. The grip itself is pretty soft. It feels like a little spongy-ish, so you get kind of like absorption in it, which is kind of nice, but along with that spongy feels, it feels a little bulky as well, because you're kind of like squeezing down a little bit because there's a little cushion to it. Even though the Squid grip and the Kontrol Freeks are basically like the same size or same depth grip wise, the Squid grips just definitely feel like a little spongier or slash bulkier. And in comparison to the Kontrol Freeks, the Kontrol Freeks just feel super rugged based on that honeycomb design grip that they have. It's super rugged. And it feels thin, like it feels like you're gripping the controller itself. Like, there's not that much depth to it as opposed to the Squid grips, which feel like I said, spongy, kind of a little bulky-ish. So grip, which is one of the main point of this video, which one has more grip? I would have to go with the Squid grips. The Squid grips have more grip. Like, I think it's just based on the grip design itself. It's not like a uniform hexagon like the Kontrol Freek grips. And like those holes that I said before, once your fingers are in those hole placements, like touching those holes, you do get more grip. Like, you lose less slippage, like your hands are more in place. Plus, like, this is kind of like the grip test. If you just kind of like rub the grips itself like this, you'll see like the grip in action. It works. That's not to say that Kontrol Freeks doesn't have that much grip as well. It does have grip. It's just that the Squid grips are better grip. So moving on to moisture absorption, which is the main thing I bought this for my sweaty hands. Why do I have sweaty hands? Well, both these controllers don't really absorb the sweat that well. I don't know what I was thinking. I bought these grips hoping that they would just like absorb all the sweat in my hands or something, but that's not how it works. I still wipe my hands down every like minute or so, but as I said before, they do help, like you do get more grip. It's just that they don't absorb the sweat. Like if you're looking for a sponge or like a towel, these grips are not it. They're just here for grip wise. They're not really absorption, water absorption, or moisture absorption that well. So which one's the better grip? Probably the Squid grips. The Squid grips have a better grip to it, has a nicer packaging, you get some free stickers. But for personal preference, my personal preference, I kind of have to go with the Kontrol Freeks. Just because it looks cooler. I like the simple embossed logo. I like that hexagon design to it. And it doesn't feel as bulky or spongy as the Squid grips. It's just like a low profile. And I say that because I like the look of the Kontrol Freeks better. Plus, none of these grips really help with my hand moisture issue. So I don't know, if I had to really pick one, I would go with this one. But for what really works, it's probably this for better grip action. So I hope this video kind of helps you decide between a Squid grip or a Kontrol Freek grip. Or just get them both. You know, they're not that super expensive. They're like 15 bucks each. So thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe so I can keep making more videos. Until next time, y'all. Ninja Shake out.